At Life's Waters headquarters, an incident has occurred.
London, UK. The year is 2050. No one can be trusted.
For us, trust is a fragile thing.
Trust is a death weapon.
Do you know who did it?
I am a girl forced into a society where our lives are based and judged around one thing, the media. It's like a poison that doesn't stop giving. It's a poison that will never stop giving. We don't know how to socialize. Instead, we are stuck behind these screens. We all have the potential of going out into the world and doing great things, but this poison is in our way. Even though you may see me as outgoing and confident on the camera, I'm wearing a mask, and behind that mask is who I truly am.
Hey, floor 7, please.
Okay. Whoa, what just happened?
Well, lifts certainly aren't supposed to do that.
The door won't open, we're stuck.
Oh, joy. And the one time I take a lift.
Let me look for my phone.
Please do.
I can't find my phone. The one time I need it.
You're joking. I thought that was like your whole thing. You're a social media star or whatever. Aren't you supposed to have your phone on you? Isn't that part of the job criteria?
Actually, for your information, I'm not as sociable as you may think. I don't like using social media.
Then why do you have it? Then what's the point?
Because, this job doesn't pay us a lot, so I have a big family to feed, a lot of mouths to feed. Social media is my main source of income.
Whatever, just let me help you find your phone and let's get out of here.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Call the fire brigade and let's
you
get
should never
settled.
judge someone by how you see them.
Don't lecture me, let's just get this over
Hi,
with.
can I get fire brigade?
Isabel's dead. She wasn't just a dear friend of mine, but also a colleague. And I know we had our differences going up for the same job, but I am honestly upset that she is dead, and I will do everything in my power to catch her killer. But first of all, I've got to go to the conference in Switzerland, for the managerial meeting and schmoozing. I must go. Work is always a priority, but I will definitely inform my team of this sad, sad matter. I now call this meeting to order. And yes, I have the file.
Oh, you found it.
Yes, I did.
I would hope that you would have found it after a week of searching for it.
Why did you want it anyway?
Well, it's leverage, isn't it?
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, knowing I have the CEO job does.
Which you've barely been here for, but sure.
Well, I wouldn't take such jibes from you, Melody. Claiming £2,500 on a Prada bag on expenses doesn't look good for the company.
You've barely been here. You don't even know me.
I do know how much your funds can stretch to, though. Casey, you're awfully quiet.
I don't know. Is this right? Should we really be talking about Isabel's murder instead of moaning for a file?
What do you want to say about her? She was Isabel.
She was such a pain, but that was her. That was her personality. That's her. You can't really you're annoying. Rowan, you're really annoying, but I'm not gonna go complain about that behind your back. So really, we shouldn't be doing it to her.
We can't do it
dead
in front of her back, considering that she's face down, 6 feet under the earth.
Wait a second. Wait, does she have anything on me? Because if she does, how does she know something about me and I've only been here for a week?
Well, you just have to read the file then, won't you?
It shouldn't be hard to come up with anything negative about you.
What do you mean about that?
Your performance has been lacking, to say
Says
the
the 110 complaints I've received from Rowan since you being here.
Well, maybe Rowan's just not helping me. I mean, we all make our mistakes, don't we?
Well, I can personally vouch for Rowan. She may be annoying, but her performance has been steady for 5 years. And yours, to say the least, Maya, has been disappointing. Below average.
I can get behind that.
I'm just not used to it, that's all.
Then why apply?
Because I wanted to try something new. And I'm trying. Not everyone gets something right the first time.
Yeah, well, you've had at least 5 tries to get it right. Stop being late every day. Stop handing in your assignments. Where is the discipline?
Okay, guys, just stop arguing about it. Why don't we just talk about what we're going to do from here?
Well, Melody and Casey, you both personally recommended Maya for the job.
Yeah, and Maya will do okay, but don't you feel bad about the murder? Don't you feel bad that someone died under your supervision?
A, it wasn't under my supervision. I wasn't CEO. And second of all, it was an accidental death.
Oh, sorry, you've been CEO for so little time. I forgot you weren't there.
Yeah, what's this whole thing about going off to Switzerland a week after there's been a murder on the premises?
I am CEO, and I have the right to go to Switzerland for a managerial conference.
Did your last boss ever go on the trip?
Yes.
As soon as they got the job?
Yes.
I really feel like you're going on a holiday. I'm sorry. I don't trust you.
I don't trust you either.
Great. Whatever.
You should really be careful about the amount of people who seem to be mysteriously hurt on your watch.
Okay. Whatever.
I don't trust any of you.
Well, what reason do we have to trust anybody in this room?
Exactly.
We are co-workers.
Well,
And you may not like that, but we actually have to work together. I am your chief executive officer. Show some respect.
well then, let us go to work. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah,
Sure.
same.
If you have a job soon.
I can't trust anyone. Everyone's a suspect. Your friends can no longer be your friends. I don't know how to feel about it. Why can't everything just go back to the way it was when everyone had each other's back?
I know that my mother named me Melody. Melodies are meant to be beautiful. I think I'm the last thing from a melody. I hold a dark past like a burden. I sit here sticking photo memories in a book. I look carefully at how the glue sticks so easily, just like people stick too easily and then they become attached. This is why I'm alone. I don't forgive myself from what happened. I want everyone to have light in their life and never feel pain, always joy. There is one thing stopping me. Guilt. Such a simple word, but so painful. I know my mother named me Melody, but I have rewritten the meaning of a melody. I guess rewriting is what life is all about.
I'm not a bad person. Everybody likes to believe that, though, I guess. And yet I still find myself a witness to the things people like to forget about themselves. Animals don't litter or point fingers or get into pointless arguments. It's probably why I hang out with my cat on Friday nights instead of going to those stupid work things. Am I a bad person? Maybe I am to other people. Maybe they see the parts of me that I like to forget about myself. However far away I stay and however much I like to think that those parts don't exist. I guess I'll never really know. But hey, none of us will anyway, so does it really matter if I am?
It wasn't me.
Me? I didn't do it.
I am innocent.
Me? You're kidding, right?
How many times do I have to say it? I didn't kill her. It was not me. Do you want me to spell that out for you? I mean, I've only just found my parents. Why would I do something like that? Oh, please don't tell anyone.
Anyways, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Hmm.
Have you heard much from that Maya?
Well, I'm supposed to be supervising her, so I kind of have to. You?
She hasn't spoken to me much.
No?
No, kind of quiet.
Suspicious if you ask me.
Totally.
Hi guys.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Whatever.
You're speaking to me.
Yes, I am. Why wouldn't I be?
You never speak to me.
I always speak to you.
No, you don't.
Anyway, what were you guys talking about? I heard my name.
Nothing much. Just the fact that you're really quiet.
Yeah.
You really should be making more of an effort to talk to people around here, you know? Paint yourself in a better light and all.
I just don't like talking, that's all.
Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
Problem? What problem?
Oh, nothing. Have you heard much about the murder?
Well, I've heard a few things, but I wouldn't know much about the person because I didn't really know her. So I was gonna ask you guys.
No, I don't know much. I mean,
Who-
Isabel, she was my best friend, and some idiot killed her, but no, I haven't heard much.
You say that very casually.
Yeah. I don't want to get upset.
Who do you think did it?
You.
Don't think you want to be asking that question,
Me.
Maya.
You didn't even try to sugarcoat that.
No.
And what makes you think it was me?
You're so quiet. And you're new. I don't know you. So.
Like, look, you show up here one week, there's a murder the next week. You cannot blame me for that.
You cannot blame me for joining 1 week before the murder. How was I supposed to know what was going to happen?
It's just suspicious, that's all.
You're
Look.
suspicious, but on what account?
I really think we should be getting back to work.
No, wait.
No. Right, Rowan, let's get back.
Casey's right. Get back to work, Maya.
You're
Look,
supposed
Maya,
to
I'm
be
really
taking
sorry.
my side.
I'm sorry. I have to act a certain way in front of Rowan.
Why? Are you scared of her?
It's not that I'm scared. I don't know anything. I really did not have any proof
Casey.
to blame you. Yeah.
You need to be getting back to work.
Stop
Maya,
it, Rowan.
yeah.
I'm talking to her.
I'm
That's
coming.
not your priority right now. We're in work. Your break's over. Get back to it.
I'm coming. Look,
Alright, fine.
I'm sorry. I need to go.
Habata, I've come to raise some concerns about the break-ins. I don't really understand why my stuff is the one being searched when I'm the one who doesn't feel safe. How does that work? She's not even here. She's never here. Well, I guess this means I can try and find the file that she's holding against all of us. See what she has in here anyways. Keys? What does she have these for? How does she even have all this dirt on me? Sure, I spent some money on a Prada bag once, but I needed it to make my life better. It made me happy, and now this murder has happened that I don't even understand. I don't even know what I want from life anymore. And I can't even find the file, the one thing that I need. All I have is these stupid keys. How is this gonna help me? Cameras. They should be off since she's not here. She doesn't like people watching her. Well, anyways, what's the point? I can't even find it. I don't want people to say whatever about me. I've had that happen to me before. It's not gonna happen again.
I am all alone with no one to care for me, and all I want is to do something for myself for once. I have 6 leads. That's way too many. And here's me thinking that this would be a simple job. Maybe my blood should do the trick. But what will people think of me? They instantly assume that I was a murderer just because I don't talk to anyone. Rowan just keeps ruining things for me.
Welcome. Nice day. I've just come back from Switzerland, as you know, and I want to know what's happening with the tasks I set you before I left. So if you could fill me in.
Well, the AC evidently still isn't repaired because we're all dying of heat in here.
I called the handyman in 2 weeks ago.
You didn't tell us.
I'm definitely sure I did. It was on my briefing leaflet. If you had actually bothered reading it.
You know nobody reads those things.
I was even given one.
Well, you're new, and Rowan should have taken better care of you.
She blames me for the murder. So why would she share anything with me?
Well, she clearly knows that you're not the murderer, right?
No, we don't, because it could be anybody in this room.
It could be you. You are in the office.
Well, I was away in Switzerland at the convention.
Before. You left right after the murder.
Immediately after the murder.
That is a point. And don't interrupt me when I'm speaking, Rowan. Thank you very much. I'm still your boss, regardless of your personal feelings towards your colleagues.
Well, you've not been a very good boss away in Switzerland half the time you've been it.
You clearly have a vendetta against this office. I would fire you if you weren't already dying.
Dying?
Dying?
I spoke. Shouldn't have. Well, I hear you've all been gossiping, so what's the development on the murders that have been occurring so suspiciously in our department?
We keep blaming each other. But
Well, who else is there to blame?
Well, I'm sad you didn't consider anybody else.
Well, no one was in the office.
So it's got to be one of us, right?
Does it though?
You were there, right?
I was there, indeed. So, has anyone put the pieces of the puzzle together yet?
You're the murderer, aren't you?
I don't know whether that would be wisest to admit in a room full of cameras and audio. But yes.
It was you.
Wow.
Why are you
I believe
confessing
it.
to us?
Why would anyone confess when evidence won't be left behind?
What do you mean left behind?
I see you're not feeling too well, Casey.
Like I have a cold sweat.
You feeling a bit tired and...
What are you doing?
Why did you?
Well, there comes a time when everyone has to let go of their employees.
The glass. You did something.
What did you do?
What is this?
What's happening?
Oh, my throat.
Like a banging headache.
I can't.
Did you do something?
I think we've figured that out by now.
Alright, sorry. What, do you still think it's me?
I'm not that dense. You are. But I think that it was pretty. You didn't need to bring up. Oh, God, my throat.
Who do you think killed the first person?
You.
Well, at this point, it's difficult to assume it's anybody other than you.
You hated the other person.
Did I though? Or were they just blackmailing me for the job of CEO?
Well, there you go. You have a reason. Blackmail.
Well, I wouldn't say that was much of a reason. They did have quite an annoying look. As do many of you. Look, so vacant, so unfulfilled in life.
You murdered her, didn't you?
Yes. I mean, there's no point now. You're all going to die. But anyway, yeah, sure. I did.
Excuse me.
All of us?
Why are we gonna die?
A life not lived. That's for you to work out, and that's for me to know.
Your voice is so horribly grating to my ears that I can't process the fact that you just told us. You're the murderer?
So I could have actually saved your life if you hadn't just announced that my voice was so grating, despite the fact that I had elocution lessons from age 6. So actually, that petty little remark has literally sealed your fate.
So it was the water then?
someone's worked out, finally. I knew all of you couldn't be a bunch of silly people.
So if it was the water, didn't you just drink that water?
Yes?
So what will happen to you?
You've killed yourself. You're done for.
No, I didn't. I switched the glasses, and Casey is clearly ill, as you can tell. So I'll just wait before you start laughing at me.
So what if someone came in before and switched them with you?
But I
You switched them. What if someone switched them back?
you didn't.
Maya, you're a genius. Before I die, I apologize.
Don't worry.
No, you didn't, Rowan. No, you didn't apologize. You are a sarcastic person who is unlovable and will die alone in this world.
See, this is why everyone hates you.
Well, at least that makes two of us.
And seeing as I didn't have the water, I had it from my bottle.
3 irrelevant employees are dead. Now, are you going to tell me that you actually switched the bottle?
Yes. Are you feeling unwell?
Not quite.
What's up with your throat?
Very sore.
Isn't that what happened to the other 3?
But I'm invincible.
Not with everything, you know.